Okay, I'm just trying to show how I installed my new speakers in my 2000 F-150. Most people either use the factory wiring or the wiring harness with the speakers, or they buy the adapters that goes to the factory wiring harness. And I know for a fact that nobody does what I've done here. I removed this plug, which is the plug that goes to the factory harness, from the speaker, and I just I soldered it on here. Of course, it's a lot narrower, so you gotta do some modifications. But I'm gonna do a few modifications, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what I did. I straightened the pins out, and I bent them in by clipping little spots. You see the little spots. I use my little dikes to, and it just you can see how it fits. Make sure it's right here. Which it's not soldered yet, but you can see that it fits on the pins. It's not going to sit exactly like that because it's pulling down a little bit back here, which you can see it fell off. But I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to solder this, and I'll show you the end result, because soldering is kind of boring in the first place. But this is what it looks like when it's soldered on. The other speakers, which were Kenwoods, didn't have quite as much bend here, where I had to like manipulate this. But another thing I need to warn you about: one of the speakers, I had one of the wires come off here, and I knew that I had it loose, but I soldered it back, but it actually came loose, and I had to take the door back apart. So you got to watch out for that, because this will get really hot, and these wires can come loose. And another thing, with this side right here, it doesn't really matter, but I cut through a little bit too much here, because you have to pinch these to make it bend. And this one I didn't really cut them. I just bent them. I didn't cut them with the dikes, but it bent it really nicely. But you can see that it's soldered really good. But I'm going to flow a little more solder to make sure that they're really good, so they don't break loose. I've never seen anybody do it like this, so hopefully this is something that somebody else will do, and save you some money. Save you 20 bucks or 15 bucks for the adapters. And as I said, most of these new speakers don't even come with the wiring anymore, so you'd either have to use that or buy the adapters. I think this is a pretty good alternative. But thank you for watching. Cheers, family. Have a nice evening. Take care. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.